Can't find any references for her, so I'm just gonna. I think you guys can hear me even in the waiting room. Oh well. Uh, ain't this the most scuffed stream in the universe? Okay. Hi everyone. Please stand by while I set up my stream. Hell yeah. Hi Secret Flag, welcome. Hold on, let me let me set up the stream. Wow, that's it. That's a transition right there. Test, test. Okay, yeah. Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome to See You Salju. My name is Cooper, and this is Subaki, and be your host for today. The caramel dancing is peak. Hell yeah. Hold on. Okay, yeah. At the grocery store. Okay, okay. Have a good time while I set up everything. Oh my god. Okay. Save this image. I'm just getting references before I start drawing. H. I'm not sure why, but for some reason the file explorer I can't seem to find anything. I don't know, the way it looks, it just makes it hard to find the names of the folders in my pictures. H S P. Okay, there. Save. Watching our holy walk and shop. Okay, hopefully I'll try to be as entertaining as possible. Mm. Okay, so it's currently 10:26 p.m. Malaysia time, so it's quite a bit in the night right now. It's a pretty busy Saturday for me today. Let me actually visited my brother today because he needed to get his PC built. He just got a new PC. So we just DIY all the different parts a few days ago, and then we just assembled it today. So there we go. Hellfire. He's been meaning to get a PC, and recently, thanks to his hard work, he got a scholarship for his studies and got some allowance, so now he's able to afford his own PC. So that's good. Good for him. Hell yeah. Okay. So tonight I'm gonna be drawing one of my recently loved characters from this new game that just came out recently. It's called Duet Night Abyss. It just came out 28th October, which is a couple days ago. It's exactly 12 hours ahead of me. Yeah. Hi. Looks like you live like on the opposite side of the world. Hi. Yep. That's great. I wish him luck. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing good. Yeah. Okay. So, Hellfire, one of my I actually want to try to get her. So basically, Duet Night Abyss is, you can imagine, it's like basically Warframe, but it's like an anime style game. So they recently made it so that you can collect any character you want, but you still have to grind for them, gather their materials in order to acquire the characters. So yeah, this is one of the characters that I really like because reasons. Well, okay. First off, she's a demon character, which I'm really into, and yeah, her design and everything really super peak for me. So yeah, we're gonna be drawing her today. Uh, we're gonna do the sketch probably. Hopefully, we can get a sketch done. Uh, so yep. And also this artwork is gonna be I'm gonna be this will be like a submission for their fan art contest that they're organizing. So you might remember my last drawing of Zani from Wuthering Waves. So that was part of a contest that Kuro Games organized as well. So yep, gonna do the same thing. Gonna try my luck, hopefully, because I didn't well, because everyone else's submissions is so amazing. So I need to try harder this time. Okay. Sorry if I didn't catch your message, cause I only have one monitor, so I have to back and forth between OBS and Krita. Okay. Uh, so this is usually the hardest part when it comes to drawing, actually compositing, and also because the pressure is on because it's a live stream, so I don't have the luxury of making, of thinking, actually thinking, and make my process presentable. So there's like a lot of possibilities that you can do. So the way I probably just talk whatever's going on in my head. So Hello? Hello, Tess? I think something froze. Okay, well. So she's basically like an interrogator from like a jail interrogator where she interrogates criminals to uphold justice, as they say. So her character is kind of brooding and really dominant. So I'm gonna try reflect that on this artwork. But there's nothing right now, so it's gonna be like a top-down perspective, I think. Nah, bro. Nah, this unfair. The other contestants don't stand a chance against you. No, to be honest, I do think I have a chance because I really put a lot of effort on that piece, but you really have to look at all the other submissions because they're super detailed and amazing. Because yeah, congrats to all the winners, and I just have to try harder. But at the end of the day, I just want to enjoy drawing my favorite characters in my favorite games. Oh, you know what? I should hop on the game and probably take a screenshot. Oh, I actually have a screenshot of her in the game. Uh, Let me go back. I think that's a might actually get a few angles of her probably, but I think the current one, yeah, okay, right there. Okay, I understand. I see it. Oh, goodness. Okay. Did something like where her hands are slammed on the table menacingly stare. Okay, could be, yeah. Slam on the table like menacing. Yeah, I might try that, yeah. Because okay. perspective. To portray that through body language, for sure, yeah. Showing emotion. Yeah, I totally agree. Sometimes there's that one element that you can really emphasize on a particular artwork. So that's some of the things that I try to better present. Uh, Hold on, I need to find some references. Okay. Let's change the perspective a bit. Okay, I can see it. Okay. Okay, like so like what am I working on right now? Okay, so sometimes I portray like the head as cubes instead of the circle because cubes can actually show the different sides as you can see here. So it helps gives a sense of how the how you can differentiate between which ones is facing front and which are the sides so you can better estimate the position of the facial features. So it's a nice process. Hopefully. Still figuring it out. Ears. I wanna have a disgusted face. I don't know. Bro is disgusted in me. I don't know. Yeah, let me try it. People might see that the wrong way. I'm sorry. It's just the way she is, bro. Hell yeah, I could see it. Mhm. Okay. It is interesting seeing your process since honestly, the reason I don't draw much, I struggle in vision setup. Yeah, I tend to have difficulty. Yeah, I do feel that. I totally understand. Yeah, being a commission. Yeah, yeah. Usually, trying to start the artwork itself is the hardest part because once everything flows, that's when it gets easy. But so, but how should I say? Uh, it takes a lot of trials and experiments. Sometimes things might work, or maybe you just have to try, and then you can actually start seeing how it flows with the rest of her form here. Sometimes I probably see like a cool drawing or a really interesting pose, and I would like to try to mimic that. Oh shit. My wife is so beautiful. Lol. I'm only ever going to main her on Duet Night Abyss. Uh, so like to gather her materials, you have to do the weekly. There's like a weekly thing that you can only do 5 times a week. It's called Secret Letters, I think. That's what it's called. And then you have to consume those secret letters for a chance to get like the actual material for her to actually acquire her. So I wasn't so lucky this week. I just need a few more, but I have to wait next week. One day you'll be mine. But sure. Get her face contours correct. To fix this. Sorry for the Yeah, honestly, I'd prefer grinding for character, rolling a dice. Yeah, yeah, it's a breath of fresh air. Cause myself personally, I came from I've been playing a lot of gacha games previously. So I've been playing Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero. But I think because I'm quite enjoying doing Night Abyss right now, so I haven't been catching up on my previous games. So because like there's no stamina, you can just grind for characters. You don't need to worry about gacha. There's only cosmetics. The gacha is only on the cosmetics if you're really into that. So yeah, I mean like the grind is part of the I have not spent any money, mind you. I remain free to play. It's not worth it, man. I'm still under control. But okay, Duet Night Abyss has no stamina. You can just grind however, whenever, and because the grind is part of the gameplay, I tend to really enjoy spending time rather than thinking about it as like my second job, trying to meet like some kind of quota. Not too deep yet. I still try to min max my resources whenever I can as a free to play, so oh, sorry. Hell yeah. So like how's the stream going so far? I hope the music's not too loud. I think it's just hovering just a teensy bit. And hopefully my voice is clear. I'm pretty sure it's clear because I think you've been listening the whole time. Also, have you noticed Subaki is a little bit more animated? You can see sometimes she wiggles her ears and her hair is flowing a bit. Because yesterday I was so like the previous version, yeah, she was only animated because I just drew her uh like on a whim and then I just animate her slightly blinking and probably breathing a bit on Krita. But then I decided to just prep her up to animate on After Effects. So I just split her into different parts like her facial features, different parts of her hair, her ears, and then just animate them individually in After Effects. And yeah, I think it's better. Also, I prepared like a part where she's gaming. I think we'll do that later probably, because I want to test that as well. Like she's holding a controller. Quite odd for an Oni from a different time, but that's part of her charm, right? Uh, mm, I guess I'll talk about my recent rebranding, probably. I don't know why I decided. Okay, I do know why I wanted to rebrand. Okay, so I think like a week ago, I think 2 weeks ago, I rebranded from Purnama to Suji Salju for a few reasons. One is technical, and one is more philosophical. So the first one, technical, because when I rename myself to Purnama, uh, Purnama is a Malay word of Sanskrit origin, which means full moon, basically. And I thought that's a that's the vibe I want to go coming for my works, with the whole concept of celestial, ethereal concepts, all that jazz. But then I realized like the name is too generic, because it's just a regular word and it's already taken in many social media platforms. So that's why I tend to have dev at the end of my usernames because I'm also a developer and it doesn't look good from a branding standpoint. Like it doesn't feel original. So I decided I wanted to rename to something like totally unique, but still pays homage to my culture and heritage. So like Suji Salju is a traditional cookie. So usually probably during the 8 holidays, sometimes people do open house festivals. So like they invite their friends or neighbors to come to the house and have a feast, and sometimes we usually serve these cookies of all sorts of variety. So one of them is called Suji Salju. It's like a powdery cookie with a sweet and milky taste. You see adapt to our very quickly. Are debating with people about the history. Are you talking to? Are you referring to Subaki? Yeah. Okay. It's been good. I've said before the dual characters are really cool. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you like it. So that's one of the reasons for my rebrand is that it's just my previous name was a little too generic. It's hard to make it stand out. And the philosophical reason is I don't remember. Uh let me figure what I want to say. Uh oh yeah. Previously, whenever I just I just draw and then I just post without any context with just one word, which is the name of the artwork, right? So like I leave the interpretation of my artworks to the viewer, basically. But like I come to realize that people don't do that. They just want to see cool artwork. So I need to rethink how I approach the way I post my artworks on social media. So like instead of showing, I need to show and tell. I need to share my own interpretation of how I see my artworks, and that way we can have a good discussion on how our perception might differ. I think how I try to approach how I post my content moving forward. So I try to schedule like a post for a week. I have like lore drops and OC introduction and like throwbacks to previous artworks, how the characters are actually, what were the characters are thinking, uh, in each artwork, basically. So that way people will actually understand my point of view. Hell yeah, this is the most disgusted face. Pop off queen. Sad to see the context should be enough of a sign that was an upper. Yeah, true. Oh, so you're actually keeping up with the stuff on my website. Okay, lately I haven't even put any context on my latest artworks if you visit my website. So I'm sorry about that. Because if you open every artwork from there, it's just empty. I'm so sorry, man. So like I'll try to slowly, yeah, I'll post the art with context, uh, even just a little bit. I think it, uh, I think it makes a difference. Yeah, the one name artworks. I don't freaking know, man. So I guess probably another technical reason for trying to switch up my content is I think, okay, apart from that previous era of mine that I don't want to talk about, I don't think I actually pop off on with my projects, you know. Like I've just been standing still. I've just been stagnating. Yeah, that's the word. Uh when it comes to like, to be honest, I don't really care if I have any followers, but sometimes I feel like I just didn't try hard enough. And the fact that I only post like one post every few months is just not really ideal to like actually be seen. Uh, cause I've been quite in a dilemma between whether I want to actually pursue graphic design or just play it safe and just do my software engineer career. I've been doing both, but like if I just want to see if I actually try put some amount of effort in like I don't know how to say, like actually make my art more presentable. Perhaps I might get more opportunities to do stuff relating to art, that is. And feeling and feeling like their work is good enough. Yep, yep, true. Oh, the horns are quite far back from her head. Okay, interesting. So probably around here. Yeah, okay. Eyes. Okay. Oh, damn, I don't think I shared on my socials that I'm live. Probably that's why nobody came, except for you. So yeah, I really appreciate you coming. We actually get to talk because it's honestly it's been a while. So just a little update on my personal life. Like I'm on my final year in my software engineer degree right now. I just started my mid-semester break, but you know how it is. It's just basically doing assignments at home. So you're never really having a break. But I tried to make time to stream and actually fit my schedule. I did my internship, I think a month ago for 4 months, I think, since May. It's quite a good place, but you know, sometimes when you do your internship, uh, later once you stop, you can just get absorbed and just start working immediately. But for my particular university, you still have to do your You still have a year before you actually graduate, so that sucks. Because honestly, I just want to start working, man. I gotta do papers, my degree project. Uh, it's a hassle. Horns. I think I'm a bit too detailed on her face. I haven't done her body yet. It's- Just wanna see my waifu. Hell yeah. This is why I like drawing. Being able to. Yeah, I should say that. Uh, but like generally, that's the joy of being able to realize your imagination, whether it's pure or questionably twisted. Okay, final year. Oh, you're on your FYP as well. Okay. Yeah, same bachelors. We're around the same age. We have the same mind. Super fellow V-Line friend on stream. Yeah, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Shout out to Secret Flag. The he's been with me since the OG days, which I don't want to talk about. But yeah, he never gives up on me, and honestly, has made me kept going. 21. Huh, interesting. Uh, I'm 2 years older than you. To be honest, I have a pretty strange timeline in my academic years. Like after I finished my secondary school, I took A levels, Cambridge A levels, and I actually got a program to study abroad in Germany. That's a whole other story. But then I only make it for like only a year, I think. I learned German language, and then I didn't make it even like a first semester in Germany. So because of like personal reasons and difficulties, so I decided to get back to Malaysia and just study here. So basically, I'm 1 year late from my peers because of that. That's quite interesting. Uh, you're already on your final year at 21. You're really fast tracking it. Okay, what she be doing? I gonna incorporate her weapon, I think. Yeah. Oh god, the weapon's so badass, bro. Sheesh. Oh god. Holy shit. Most badass character. And also my wife. I need to stop that, to be honest. It's getting uncomfortable. I should keep it to myself. Yeah, I remember the Germany stories. I did go to France over summer. Hell yeah, I'll be 22 by the time I graduate. Nice, nice. I'll probably graduate next year, July, I think. Yeah, I remember Germany story. I did go to France over summer. Honestly, really fun. Yeah, if you go for a holiday, then it's fun. If you go for studying, yeah, you it's a whole different mood because it hits totally different. Because you're surviving. You're not having a holiday in a completely different place that is not your own. Hmm. Actually, try make her hair. Oh, I'm doing it. I was in France for studying abroad. It was only like two classes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, that time when I was in Germany, that was quite an experience, I must say. Like, I think at one time, cause I was like it was COVID time at that time, and everything had to, most of our schedule got delayed pretty hard because of that. And when it comes to things in Germany, you have to prepare like absolutely everything 3 months early at best. Because if not, you're like, it's very difficult to organize everything. Like right before I finish my German classes, I have to start applying for universities and also applying for places to stay. And because I was so late, like obviously every place got booked. So like I was like in the train. I was like in the train to like a different city where my university was, and I was still applying for places. It was rough. I did like get in contact with like the Malaysian community in the city. Like uh I get to stay like in their little apartment for a few days, I think. But then For some reason there was like a unpleasant because I was living there for too long that they didn't really like me. I think so. Like I have to move out. Like I had to stay like in an Airbnb, I think. Like and like even so, I still have to apply while I study. But then I realized, yeah, I think yeah, this is not for me. So I contacted my yep. I discussed everything, and then my scholarship agency just gave me a ticket back home to Malaysia. And that's it. That was the end. That was the end of a chapter in Germany. So then now I just study here. But even so, I study like in a like an international university. So you still meet like a lot of overseas people and study together. So I think there's like a nice opportunity. That was sad. That was a sad story. It's just life, I guess. I think there's one time when I was staying at the apartment in the community, and uh I think it was almost winter, I think, in Germany, and it was almost late in the evening, I think, and then my phone was about to die. Usually I had to contact someone from that was living there to open the door for me to the apartment, but my phone died, and I was trapped outside, and it was getting cold. It was getting night in the winter, and I was like scared to death, you know. It was the most cathartic moments of my life. Like I thought I was gonna die outside, but then you know, uh, they eventually noticed I was outside, and then they let me in. But I think that was like my breaking point. I think like I don't think I'm cut out for that. It's sad because I, I used to think like I can make it when I was younger, but then my expectations were shattered uh, because of that. Shattered by reality. I'm doing okay now. I'm doing much better. So it's okay, you don't have to worry. What am I doing? Okay, crap. I just mix her horns with her hair. Okay, need to separate this. I kind of got phased out while I was telling the story. Okay, the train image with Cooper. Yeah, merch with a below. Okay, I need to figure out how her body looks. Okay, this is like a top-down perspective. So let me revise this. always be thinking in cubes and squares. What else do I want to talk about? Where are my notes? I need to keep the engagement going. I guess I'll talk about my what else? Probably my projects, like an overview of my lore, probably. I guess I'll divide it into several eras, I would say. So, okay. So like there's Cooper, and then there's Van, and then we have Subaki, and then we have Minx Amina. But we actually have previously there was seven, I think, seven other characters. That was like super long time ago. It's called the Consortium Project, in which different cats from different regions of the world they connect with each other through like their very own communication system, and their whole group is called Consortium. So like Cooper and Van were part of this group, and also Minx, I think. There was Ghost, who was a Sphinx cat. There was Akura, who was an Abyssinian, and then I think there was a like a cyborg cat who was from Japan. And then yeah, Cooper is a Moroccan sand cat. Van is a Turkish van cat. Mink Samina is a Russian blue. So yeah, it's like every kind of breed of species of cats from all around the world coming together in a way. That's like the concept I was going for from my previous project, the consortium project. And then I decided to dive deeper into Cooper and Van's story. It's called the Ekinar project. Ekinar is a star from the it's like a from a constellation, I think. Let me type that down. Loki always forget about Minx. Oh yeah, yeah. She's quite elusive. In fact, she's actually my first OC, but I haven't been giving her attention. I will develop her further. Let me type the name. Uh, it's a Siberian cat with a metal cap and is now metallic. I mean, any any character has their own unique backstories. It's not to say that whether or not they're special or not. Like each one has their own interesting backstory. It's totally fine. It's just that when I think about my personal world building and how I develop my ideas, I think being able to make something that's so broad and very with many different paths, I think it helps with my personal world building, if I could say, yeah. Yeah, I should type the name down. Akunar. Okay. So the Akunar project tells a story about Cooper and Van. So some of the last few artworks that I shared recently, yeah, that's part of the Akunar project. So Cooper is like this young prodigy who has the ability to manipulate time and technology with his abilities. And then Van is like a grieving merchant. Like I think I'm gonna post about her Van's introduction like later next week. But like just to say that like she was fated to not be able to bear children. So that's like considered a great disgrace to her from a tribe. So that's why she got casted out. So as she traverses the desert plains all alone, aimlessly, searching for her purpose, and then she stumbled upon like a cave, like a mysterious cave. I don't know, it's like something going on in my head that I tried to figure out what's going on. And then she found Cooper like Cooper is like this orphan that we don't know at all about about his origins. Like Cooper is just like a little baby that got end up in this cave, and then Van found him, and she decided to raise him as his foster mother. So I think that has a really good story and possible adventures that we can think of from there. I say we try his time to change time, or if he doesn't want to jeopardize the timeline or something. Interesting, yeah. Uh, Good question. I think like from I think during her his sorry if I mess up between yeah like him or her, like English is not my second language, so bear with me. Uh, he did have to take because once he got into the time factory, he realized that's not what he wanted. So, but like according to his contract, he wasn't able to return back to his previous world. So he deeply regrets that decision. But in a last-ditch effort to return home, he does this forbidden research to manipulate time when he wasn't supposed to. Have you heard about this game, this Xbox original from long ago? It's called Blinks the Time Sweeper. That's the concept from the game that I play around with because I used to engage with the fandom. Well, I still sometimes. But like in the game, if time in a particular world got twisted, they turn into monsters, and it's up to you to eliminate the monsters and restore time for a particular world. Yeah. Blinks the Time Sweeper. Yeah, you should check it out. It's a hidden gem. So I play around with this concept of a time sweeper playing like doing forbidden research utilizing time when they weren't supposed to and using monsters to their advantage. So that's like considered taboo in this particular cinematic that universe that I'm working on. So like he became an exile basically, and then from there, yep, I'm still working on that. But basically, that's how the story is going on. So like, what are the consequences of him manipulating time when he wasn't supposed to? And one of the consequences is actually Subaki. So Subaki is an Oni from a different time, Oni from the past who got stuck in the present. It's because of Cooper. So he manipulated time and inadvertently caused like I think like in the current story like Cooper doesn't know Subaki yet. So like they probably encounter each other in the future. What am I doing? Frick. I'm phasing out again, man. I just stay focused and stay gaming, bruh. Uh, where was I? Oh my god. Um, so because of Cooper's time manipulation, Subaki inadvertently became a victim of his consequence, and she has to adapt to this new world. And I think she's doing quite fine, but still, she still needs to get back because this is still not her world. So she's trying her best to recollect her past to find her way back home. Should we game after this? I don't know. I want to show the gaming setup for the stream. It's basically the same, just that now it's the Oppenheimer of this. Yeah, everything revolves around Cooper, the idiot, and the idiot is me. Because at the end of the day, like all my characters, they're a reflection of myself, you know. So as I think about the lore, I recollect my own personal experience. Tch, what the frick? Okay, sorry about that. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna draw her chest and then we go gaming. But first, her hair maybe. Yeah, I just wanna have a quick overview of how she's gonna look. I'm spending way too much time on the sketch because it has to be good. It's for a competition. You have to win. Gotta harness that competitive self in me. Yep. You guessed it. Yeah. Trying to find a way back home. I don't know, man. It's like mega insane. I think one part of a horn is broken. Yeah. Yeah. One's shorter than the other. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. And this one got snapped. Okay. There we go. Yep. No comment on this one. Yep. We're gonna move forward. Is YouTube gonna age restrict this? I'm kind of worried actually. I might need to get fast. Might to work on this as quickly as possible, hopefully. It's just anatomy, bro. Come on, get real. I think so. I mean, I haven't seen you two get too mad about art. Yeah, but sometimes there's this one. There was this one YouTuber, artist from Japan, I think. Uh, Sensei Naoki Sensei, I think. If you know him, like he does all these nice art tutorials, but for some reason his first channel got banned, probably because like some of the artworks during his process was it's like basic anatomy, I think. But then for some reason uh, YouTube like took his whole channel down. It was really quite quite unfortunate. Like he has this new YouTube channel now. Some ins yeah, that's the thing, man. It's honestly pretty sketchy. Oh, okay. I think I see the vision. I think we should. Yeah, there we go. Should really cover the entire canvas. Oh, I just twisted. I just twisted my canvas. Okay. Mm, actually, yeah. There we go. Like really emphasize on her. Like step on me vibes. I need to stop that. Oh crap. Okay, there we go. I think the perspective might need some work. I think it doesn't look right. That's her lungs. Uh, it's facing a little upwards. So then what happens to the rest of her body? I think this part should be a little bit upwards. There. Yep, okay, looks better. We gotta stay, we must stay focused. Uh, then, actually, like a little bit downwards, yeah. Uh, drawing is hard. Bruh, no way YouTube will ban some regular artists and call it kids. Oh, freak, don't even get me started on like the whole like general kids content on YouTube. Ah, man. It's so weird, man. It's so weird. It's like everything becomes like this questionable mush when we're dealing with kids. I'm not gonna comment on that further because it's like a whole different, like, uncomfortable topic to talk about. But in general, something's wrong. Freak me, man. How does this work? Okay. Okay, that's her abdomen, her hips. I don't want to make her look too stumped. Probably the perspective. I don't know what. I need to figure this out. But perhaps we can wrap up here, I guess. Let me make her hair longer. Gotta make that silhouette of her. Mm, you're looking gorgeous, queen. Okay. I need to retry this. I think this can. Oh, yeah, okay, guys. I think I know. We make this slightly twisted to the right, like this. So we can accentuate this side a bit. And keep this flat. I think that strikes a balance with the posture, I think. Oh god, this is so difficult to think. You gotta stay focused. You gotta figure out, make sure the physics make sense. Okay. Uh, she's super skinny. Okay, cut some of that. Yep. Make the chin a little sharper. Okay. Just erase these guidelines. Oh yeah, she's coming together, boys. That's yeah. I think we're gonna call this the day. I think. Oh, it's right on time. It's 12 a.m. now. Yeah, I'm not too tired. Uh, but I am a bit tired because it's almost sleep time. But we're gonna do like probably some rounds of Duet Night Abyss, I think, just to test the stream. It is our first stream officially after all. Okay. Uh, hold on. Oh, her mouth. Hell yeah. Blushies. Okay. Okay. Uh, what else? Okay. Might need to make her ears a bit. Okay, but oh well. We'll stop for now. Save this. Don't forget to save. Let me try open up the game. Stream's not ending yet, so please stand. Oop. Probably hook up my controller because I usually play my controller instead of keyboard and mouse because I tend to enjoy that. But Duet Night Abyss got some issues with the controller. It got some issues, so hopefully they fix it. But otherwise, most of the things work. It's uh, it's just launched, so they're still fixing the bugs. Excited to see how it looks in the finished product. Yeah, I'm excited too. Hopefully, yeah, I'll develop this further. I'll update any work in progress of this, yeah, once I add some more. Okay, hold on. Oh, there's the sound. Okay. Uh, Let me reduce the. Where's the? Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Okay, hold on. Uh, Game to at night abyss. Oh, I need to. There's an update, so I need to restart the game. Uh, Let me show the waiting room again. Please stand by. Okay. I still see the drone, yeah. Hold on. Okay. Transition. Where the hell is the game, bro? It's still showing the. Perhaps I'll show the display instead. Hopefully, I don't show any. Oh, this is so scuffed. Okay. Hold on, but you didn't see anything yet. Okay. Mm, transition. Okay, here we go. Can you see? Uh, Wait, it's just black. Hold on. I hate streaming. Okay, there we go. Okay, I haven't done my dailies yet. Okay, grab that. There's the shop, combat, do my dailies, complete any commission. We're just gonna build our characters. Freak. Okay.
Are you inviting me on a date? Let's go.
Where's my wife? I'm gonna show you the wife. There we go. Ah, the sinners. Okay. There she is. As you can see at the bottom. Oh, you can't see, I think, because we're covering. But basically, you need 30 of her thoughts, and I have 24, so I need 6 more. But still, I have to wait next week to gather them. Too bad. The, get this. Uh, Let me know if you can see everything properly. Okay.
Let's go.
60.
Samuel? Hilbert! Wakey wakey! It's time to leave.
Are you inviting me on a date?
We need this. Commission exploration. Electro. I don't have any electro characters, bro. Never mind. We can still do it.
Inviting me on a date?
Hop on a match.
I'll go first.
Let me know if everything's okay, because I can't see chat right now, so yeah, bear with me. Oh, why am I using Berenica?
Those who harm you will be shown no quarter.
for you.
Oh, the lag is insane. Bear with me, cause I don't have the most powerful computer in the world. I only have like a
Nice job
laptop.
with that serum. This should keep us going a bit longer. Now, where's the nearest serum storage point around here? I found another serum storage point. I've marked it for you.
I need to get this serum. Oh, okay. Oh, we can grab some from there.
I found another serum storage point. I've marked it for you.
Almost done. Okay. Uh, yep. We're just gonna retreat. Okay.
It's all over.
Oh, I did nothing. Oh, that's embarrassing. I don't have to the time to grind like everyone else. Sorry for being s- so slow. Yeah, some issue with the controller because I can't open the menu after I do a round. I'm gonna use my mouse now. Let me check chat. Oh, okay. I can see. Wait, you should be able to. Hold on. Game. But can you see the game? I think it shows just fine. What the? I scrolled. I scrolled the YouTube chat a bit. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Samuel, here we go.
Are you inviting me on a date?
I still need four more of these. Let's just do build another character.
Samuel, here we go. Samuel, I've become even stronger.
I heard this
Let's
character is
protect
good.
these weirdos together.
Uh, let's farm these ones. Two of your messages just didn't show up, huh? Super strange. Oh, you just saw all my windows. Hop on match.
Just like always.
Hurry! Let's find the potion station. Oh yeah. To make the station collect the serum, we've got to defeat enemies near it. Fill up the potion station to complete the commission. Go, go, go!
Holy crap. I'm freezing. My GTX 1650 can't handle this. Even with streaming. Uh, I should stream on my.
Whoa! I
Oh
think
God.
this thing is charging over with toxic sludge. Well, accomplished. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out. Whee! Okay. Oh, I should put emotes on my. I haven't done yet. Bro's EP. Uh, sure. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's get out. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry about that. I blocked some words for reasons I don't want to talk about. I'm so sorry. Let me just adjust my moderation. Uh, Hold on. Let me adjust it. Sorry about that. Let me settings. Oh, shut up, too, buddy. Jeez. Uh, yep. Save. Okay. Sorry about that, bro. I know it's just really funny. Okay. I don't I don't want anyone talking about that whatsoever. So sorry. Kinda sometimes it just trips a lot. Just never mind. Okay. Uh, what else? Oh yeah. Let's just see there. Should be enough to level 50
Here
now.
we go.
Oh, I just need just teensy bit more. Yep, we're doing this again. What happened? No one to do hedge. Okay, so I'm just gonna go solo. You still can deploy your own AI companions. Yeah, this is just my current ones that I have. Perhaps it won't lag so much if it's not multiplayer. I love puzzles so much.
Let's find the potion
That was
station.
sarcasm. Okay.
Oh yeah. To make the station collect the serum, we've got to defeat enemies near it. Fill up the potion station to complete the mission. Go, go, go! No, no, no. If enemies are defeated too far from the potion station, their serum won't be recovered.
Thanks for reminding me. Dun, 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 dun. Oh God, my serum. We're taking an awfully long time to finish this commission. Are we done?
What's the tumbling?
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, evacuation points over there. Okay. Another grind done. I've already finished all the story, all the main story so far for Duet Night Abyss. It was pretty cool, I must say. I don't want to spoil anything, but the last part is quite quite an experience. Hell yeah. Armory.
Samuel, here we go.
Yep. Okay.
Where are we heading for today's haul?
This one. Yep, I guess we can stop here because I'm getting tired. Well, since we did a lot of art just now, and I only want to test the gaming setup for the stream, so we're not gonna do much. Holy shit! Imagine Hellfire in that Christmas outfit. Sheesh. Okay, never mind. So I'm gonna quit right here. Oh, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, I was busy saying I've never seen games like this action before, so I'm curious. It's more than just hot women you gamble for. I mean, they do tap into that particular area of money making, you know. It's just how it is. But uh, so I'm curious more than just hot women you gamble for. If you like the character, then yeah, you will grind for them. Mm, I'm not sure since I don't play Warframe. Let me just delete this loop because oh, booba jump scare. Okay. Uh, all right. Uh, hold on. I'm not sure if I can say much because I don't play Warframe, so I don't know what's the appeal. Personally, I guess the gameplay is people are saying the gameplay is fun because the movement is fluid and all that. I think yeah, people can find their place because of the good gameplay. For Duet Night Abyss, I think the gameplay needs to be polished a bit. I must say it's a bit, I'd say a bit too clunky. I must say, yeah. Like you can't even drop on water. It just teleports you immediately back to the nearest position. It's a bit scuffed in a way because it's like a new game, so it will take time to improve. But probably, oh, so something. Now got blocked. Let's see a game. Add the characters at some point. Man, if only I have the energy and time to work on actually. I have so much things that I want to do. I want to make like a DJ set. I want to make like a animated short or something about my characters. Bro, if but I'm just one person, man. It will take like probably couple months if I really if I keep my motivation consistent. I have to see a game about Cooper and your other characters. I have all sorts of concepts about like possible weapons or like utilities that they can work out. Been thinking about this like mm, I didn't turn off the visualizer, did I? Okay. So that we can play around with like Cooper's robotic arms or Van's mithril scythe. So I could like make some interesting stuff with that. But oh well. Uh, I think I want to wrap up now. So okay, thank you so much for hanging out with me, man. Secret Flag, you're the man, bro. I must tell you that personally on stream. Hope we uh will be buddies for as far as we can remember. Yeah, I would so play as fun. I love her too. Yeah, I wanna experiment with that a bit more. Yeah. Okay, gonna EP now. Okay. Yep. Gonna not gonna drag this too long. So yep. I'll see you. Goodbye.